Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from the Celtic Silures Brewery in Caerphilly, Wales, and it's a bottle of their Silures, 4.6% ABV. It is an American style pale ale. I like the design of the bottle. There's a lot of kind of effort gone into that, the label, front and back. Nice neck as well, that kind of wine bottle feel. That sleeve on the neck is the cap there. Let's get it open. This is a brand new beer from the Celtic Silures Brewery, and I was lucky enough. I was lucky enough to have tried it on cask. On cask, fresh at the brewery. And I've got to say, if this is as good as it is on the cask, then this is going to be a blinding beer. I've just reviewed their bled in, so I've just cleaned the glass out. Okay, nice glug on the beer coming from the bottle. It's not a bottle conditioned beer, so I'm going to whack all this beer in the glass. Really nice head. Look at the head on that. Really nice fluffy head. Colour. It's a golden, deep kind of golden colour on this one. Carbonation. Carbonation's quite calm. It is a carbonated beer. It is. You can just look at that. Look how clear that is. I don't know if you can just see it fizzing away to itself there. There you go. One finger head, off white, kind of. Well, it's quite a white head actually. Let's give it a nose. Oh, and it's this one. In the trade, we like to say this is stinking. This is a stinking beer, and for all the right reasons. The hop aroma on this beer, the fruity kind of pale stone fruit, mango, apricot nose, combined with a malty kind of biscuity malt. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Magic Rock's Cannonball, or the Magic Rock's High Wire. Really does. Right, I got to give this a taste. Cheers, everyone. Oh. Oh, God blimey. Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's one of them beers that kind of swings back and forth. It gives you a big punch up front of a hop, bang, in the middle. And then it moves over into this really nice bready, malty middle. Then it moves back to this juicy, fruity mango, apricot, juicy like tropical fruit towards an end, and then on the end, and I'm still breathing it now, mixed with the hops, it's just this really, really nice bready, malty flavour, and the burp then was just a pure hop burp. Yeah, that is quite a beer. I've tasted their whole range, and easily, this is just, as I said, it's just been released. this is easily the best beer in their range for me. It's an absolute standout beer for me. It's just what I want. It is so hoppy, but there's a lot of breweries that kind of just throw hops in a beer and they hope for the best. This kind of been calculated and it's been worked on, and it's got the right amount of, it's so important. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. It is so important that you get the balance right. Even though it's such a hoppy beer, there's still that amount of punchy malt. I know I say punchy malt, but I love my malts. There is still a good amount of malt in this beer to balance the hops. It's not just one, it's not like an aeroplane flying sideways with just the wing chock full of hops and the malt is just a few specks of, it's not unbalanced at all. It is a really nicely balanced beer. Now, I've done some work for the Celt Brewery. I have done some work for the Celt Brewery. So you might be thinking, you know, he's just saying that, you know, he's got on with the owner and he's just kind of doing him a favour with this review. Seriously, go out. I totally recommend this beer. Go out and try this beer and see for yourself, and you'll see that I'm not doing anybody any favours. This beer is doing itself the favour. Okay, final thoughts and a rating. Let me read the bottle first though before I do that. Celt Silures, a powerful and deep-bodied pale ale with a spectrum of fruit aromas. This robust beer is brewed using a balance of flavour, malts and Pacific and Atlantic hops, resulting in a massive beer with a perfect profile of bitterness, sweet vanilla and maltiness, and a blend of citrus, grapefruit, passion fruit and mango on the finish. The beer is named after a powerful and warlike tribe of ancient Britain, occupying approximately the counties of Monmouthshire and Breconshire. The Silures made a fierce resistance to the Roman conquest about AD 48, and it remains unclear whether they were actually military defeated or simply agreed to come to terms with the Romans. The name Brassis Cymrae, malted beer, traces back to the ancient Celtic language or Proto-Celtic, an age where the Celts were some of the first beer producers in Europe. There we go, they certainly know their history. Final thoughts and a rating on Celt Silures. I think that's a real stonker of a beer. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. And as I've already mentioned, I know some of you out there know that I've done some work with the Celt Brewery. Watch my review as a guide. Honestly, go out and try the beer. I totally recommend this beer. It does all the favours for itself. Celt Silures. Thanks for watching me, The Real Ale Guide. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe if you like. And cheers.